Probably standing in ants and dog shit. What is up, YouTube? Today, would you take a look at this monstrosity that I have here? I have mounted two Hero 9 cameras to my Sköll V3 TAC edition that's no longer available. Don't even bother going down into the description looking for a link for it. But I do have an affiliate link for Ovonic batteries down there, so if you want to check that out. There is a Discord server. I need to fix that link. Hopefully by this video, I'll fix that. And there's a link to some other things. But anyway, today what I'm trying to do, and first of all, I'm not hating on anybody that uses video stabilization, you know, like Hypersmooth or whatever, but what I'm going to try to do is try to explain in this video why stabilized, you know, the GoPro stabilized footage is not good for the type of flying that I like to do. You know, it's not really, I don't know how to describe the type of flying. It's not really like fast-paced Mr. Steel flippy floppy stuff, but hopefully we'll be able to explain that when we review the footage back later. So yeah, I've got one that's just straight up 2.7K super smooth, 60 frames a second, and the other one is 2.7K 60, but it has like the boosted hyper smooth and stuff on there. I don't know how well this thing weighs a ton, and it's windy today, so I don't know how well. I know it's not going to like rip balls, but hopefully I can get it to like, it's mainly in like when you're doing power loops. So hopefully in this video we'll be able to review it or whatever. So let's get this thing up in the air and rip it around a little bit and see what happens. But I think it's going to be best if I like, you know, put the video side by side and maybe review it later, you know, on the computer later. So I don't know. Let's go ahead and cut to whatever I figure out how to explain. I'm just making a video. So here we go. Okay, this is what I've come up with. I've got the unstabilized footage over here and the stabilized footage over here. And I'm down here in this little bitty box. All right, so I'm going to play through this, and I'm probably going to stop it and pause it and bring it back a couple of times, you know, to show some points or whatever. But at the end of this video, I'm probably going to, you know, just put this whole clip without me talking over it or whatever, you know, side by side, and let you guys battle it out in the comments or whatever about who prefers stabilized and unstabilized footage. I would like to say that you stabilized fellers need to take it easy on us unstabilized people, because I'm flying two Hero 9s on my quad. It's not tuned for that. And they're extremely heavy, and I couldn't really like rip it the way I wanted to, you know. And actually I was pretty surprised at how well it flew, carrying those two GoPros on there. But anyway, please understand there's going to be a lot of prop wash and some jerky stuff going on in the unstabilized section over here. So wherever it's at. So anyway, let's get to it. Okay, both GoPros are recording, I believe. First off, I'd like to point out how cropped in the stabilized footage is, you know. So you guys need to consider that you're not getting like a full super view when you're doing this. You know, it's still fish, you know, but let's go ahead and look at the difference there. I'm not trying to sell you guys on this. I'm just presenting the data, and don't pay attention to my broken gutter back there. I'm going to fix that as soon as wood doesn't cost $3 million. I'm going to repair that. This is the unstabilized, and this is the stabilized GoPro. We'll find out when we're editing, but I'm pretty sure that's it. I know you guys probably can't hear that too good, but the quad is really loud, so I had to turn it down a little bit so y'all could hear me ramble. Okay, so let me back it up already. I already got something to say here. All right, so as soon as the quad takes off, for some reason, the stabilized footage moves before the quad ever. Did you see it move for just a second? I'm going to run it back again. These two videos are lined up perfectly. And for some reason, the stabilized one moves before the quad ever moves, and that's weird. I don't understand what's going on with that. I would say that when I decided that I didn't like stabilized footage, you know, was with the Hero 7, and the stability has gotten a lot better. You know, with the Hero 9, you know, it has like stabilized and then like boosted stabilized. So I'm finding a lot of trouble like actually hating on this. As far as stabilization goes, I just prefer unstabilized, and maybe I can explain that here in just a minute. Power loops, you know, look decent. It's not like it's swooping in. See, and let me quickly. So before the Hero 9 or whatever, the Hero 7, if you had the stability on, when you did like a power loop or whatever, like when you got to the top of the loop and started going back into whatever you were looping, it's like it would go slow-mo and then swoop in, where it didn't make your power loop look, it made it look smooth, but it just kind of messed with it, you know. And the kind of flying that I like to do involves a lot of like looping and diving into stuff, and I just feel like the stabilization mode kind of messes that kind of stuff up. So anyway, let's continue. Okay, so like that was a good example, right? Let me back up right here. Let's go into the unstabilized and watch this dive right here, okay? So I get up there and I'm like, I'm not lined up, so I kind of got to do some like little bobbing and weaving, you know, to like get through there, because I know where the sticks are. You know, there's a lot of sticks and stuff in here, and I kind of just know where I need to go. I know I need to like hit, let me see if I can, like, oh yeah, there's good. Like, there's a lot of stuff here, and I know where the exit is. I've done this a million times, right? And every time I do it, I have to bob and weave, you know, to get through there. So let me back it up just a little bit, right? And then let's go to the stabilized shot. Now watch this. Just smooth as a baby's butt. Just rip right through that thing. And on the unstabilized, not trying to beat a dead horse here, but I prefer, you know, the little bob and weave. You know, I want to see that in my video when I'm watching it back. See what I mean? I don't know. That's just how I prefer. Another little section, you know, I gotta bob and weave and get under a tree, you know, and stuff like that. Didn't make the dive this time, but can't always get it. And plus, the thing's so daggum heavy, I'm scared to throw it too hard. Just weird. I mean, can we watch that power loop side by side? It just looks weird. On the stabilized side to me. I don't know. I mean, that's kind of why I'm doing this, you know, to just kind of figure it out. I do know that stabilized, you know, has its place, but it's just not what I prefer. A lot of people just will not ever run unstable. There's another telltale sign. I'm going to give some of you some of the tricks away. If you're ever wondering if someone's using stabilization when they go to land, there you will see that the quad will stop, but the camera will still move. Quad stops, camera still moves. So anyway, I'm going to put a full clip of this. You know, you guys can watch it back. I want to hear your thoughts in the comments. Be sure and hit the like button whether you like this or not, because for some reason YouTube only likes likes nowadays. They don't care how many subs you got, it's how many likes you got. So anyway, enjoy that beautiful bean footage, I guess. See you guys in the next one. Bye.